beach of Hawaii. We were playing in the sun. We were having so much fun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. The sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Those hot, long summer days, lying there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. The sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. The sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Oh, last night in my dreams I saw your face again. We were there in the sun on a white sandy beach.
You gonna let him go? Okay. Okay, and now you guys don't even have to sit down. You can just kind of stand, and everybody stand, because I think our bride is right there waiting. Okay. Wait a sec. Who presents this bride? We should give her one kiss. Now you, sir, go down and shake this man's hand. Excellent. Everybody can take your seat, do what you like. And you guys may come just a little bit this way so you kind of melt more centered. You all look beautiful. Hang on. Just hang on just, just a second.
How are you?
Okay.
You look pretty.
Thank you. You look very handsome too. Are you gonna cry? Because I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
Okay, so my usual first question. You want to marry this guy?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, the second one. You have a lipstick on your teeth.
Oh,
Just
okay.
go. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. Because
Thank you.
there's going to be pictures. You know, all for the next 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get married. Yes. Aloha, everybody. Aloha. Hey, very good. I know you couldn't see me or hear me when we started off, but I know that Zachary and Sarah are very pleased you'd make the trip to watch them get married here today, brave a hurricane, and come to Hawaii. Thank you. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this couple in the vows of holy matrimony. By performing this marriage, Zachary and Sarah make a public statement about their private thoughts and commitments to each other. Marriage means sharing your most intimate self with one other person, being united with someone you can trust, you can turn to in time of need, you can give love to, and receive love from. Marriage means living in love with your best friend. Love is reality, affinity, and communication. Marriage is a symbol of creating a life in which the base is love. Sarah and Zachary have chosen to begin their wedding with a traditional exchanging of lei, reflecting the elemental beauty of the islands and the sweet fragrance of their love. The lei represents respect, aloha, and the unending circle of love. Na ke aloha I kono e, hui o lua e. It is love that calls you both. All right, sir, let's have you go first. This pretty lei here, and place it over your bride's head. Give her one kiss on the cheek. Excellent. I'll hold your bouquet for you.
Oh, thank you.
You take this one, place this one over, yeah, maybe that in the back, and give him one. You gotta kiss that guy too. All right. That's now his color.
Yep.
Perfect. Back just a little bit off. You can say with you just a little bit, so the Doesn't tickle the back of your neck. So yeah, go ahead, hang on to one another again. That's good. Let blessings now rest upon this man and this woman as they enter into this holy union. Let all the days before them to be bright and happy. If pain or sorrow enters their lives, help them to bear it together, and with compassion to be joined all the more closely by it. Let them be aware of each other's uniqueness, and grant that their house, wherever it shall be, may be for them the happiest place. Grant that their home be nurtured with mutual love, honor, and respect. Let their time together to be one of growth, ever learning from one another. And as they begin their wedded life, today here by Kailua Bay, with friends and family in attendance, smiles and support in all these faces, love in your hearts. So may it continue like this throughout your years together. He vai vai nui ke aloha. Love is a great treasure. Love possesses not, nor would it be possessed, for love is sufficient unto love. So let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping, for only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together, for the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the cypress and the oak tree grow not in each other's shadow. It's from the prophet by Khalil Gibran. E pilimau, na po mai ka'i meolua, may good fortune cling to you both. Do you, Sarah, promise to love Zachary and to live with him through this lifetime, to build with him a home that is a place of love, joy, sharing, and growing?
I do.
Do you, Sarah, promise to be with him in all of his adversities and triumphs, and in his happiness to give him your best counsel, and above all the freedom to be himself?
I do.
Do you, Zachary, promise to love Sarah and to live with her through this lifetime, to build with her a home that is a place of love, joy, sharing, and growing?
I do.
Do you, Zachary, promise to be with her in all of her adversities and triumphs, and in her happiness to give her your best counsel, and above all the freedom to be herself?
I do.
Aloha. Ke kahi pelano kanohoana. Love one another. That is the way of living. Okay, now I've got the rings right over here, so I don't even have to ask. But what I do need is for you to hand me your bouquet, and I'm going to set it over here so that y'all can see it. Doesn't that just look like a bride magazine, you guys? All right. So now what I want you to do is hold the bowl between you, both hands, all hands on bowl. There you go. Now I see how cleverly I hid the rings. There we go. What we're doing is a ring blessing, folks. The bowl that Zachary and Sarah is holding is made from koa, trees that grow in the uplands, strong, beautiful, enduring, like their love. In the bowl is kekai, the ocean water. It is what separates the islands and unites the islands. It is life, purity, and cleansing. The tea leaf throughout Polynesia, representative of blessings for mind, body, and spirit. Let's bring it all together here. Na kea kui ho'omai ka'i kea maukomo. Try again, that wind is a little tricky. Tip the bowl to me just a little bit. There we go, thank you. Get some water here. Na kea kui ho'omai ka'i kea maukomo. I'm being discreet so I don't splash you. Na kea kui ho'omai ka'i kea maukomo. Blessings on these rings from above. Okay, let's snag this from you too. All right, Zachary, I want you to take her ring, left hand up, and now you say to her, Sarah,
Sarah,
with this ring as a symbol
with this ring as a symbol
of my love and devotion,
of my love and devotion,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
And then push it on her finger. Excellent. Okay, now you take this one, Sarah, left hand up, and you say, Zachary,
Zachary,
with this ring as a symbol
with this ring as a symbol
of my love and devotion,
of my love and devotion,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no more loneliness. Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you. Go now to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. In the name of all that is sacred, we commend the consummation of this marriage to be strong and joyous. Aloha e hui mau, always together in the spirit of love. I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss. We may clap.
Your lips speak.
Very good. Look at everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you now for the first time the new Mr. and Mrs. Zachary and Sarah Thiele. Woo! Okay, you guys, kiss again, kiss again. Okay, now put yourself down onto the sand and see if you can walk out of here.
Okay.
Good thinking. Okay.
Okay. You go down first.
If
I can hold you up.
Don't fall. Okay, now that we got you right here, you two, you should get a reward for that. Just again. Okay, I can turn and walk out, and we give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Thiele.
dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me, oh side.
First of all, I want to thank Sarah and welcome her to the Thiele family. And a little nervous. I get pretty emotional, I'm going to warn you. One thing Zachary and I have in common, when we met the right woman, you know it, right? You feel it in your heart. I warned you. Nothing we have in common is we're not very good at waiting to propose. So he came to our house about 2 weeks before he said he was going to propose, and he had it all planned out where they were going to go, and where he was going to bow down on his knee. So we're at home watching TV a couple days later, not a couple weeks later, and Sarah calls me up. She's crying, excited, happy, all in one. Right? How Zachary just couldn't wait and he proposed. So I'll never forget that. Another thing, when you think of Sarah, if you had to pick one word, the one word I would pick is positive. She's been a very positive impact on Zachary, as you can see. She's been a positive impact on all of us too, right? And I'll never forget all the times I got a call from Zachary. I'm in the emergency room with Sarah, she's getting surgery. Through all of that, I never saw her get down. I never saw her negative. She's always, I'm going to get through this, I'm going to have the surgery, I'm going to be fine, and she is. So, very happy for that. Another thing, Thiele's kind of an uncommon name, and my grandfather only had one son, and my dad had four, but Zachary's the first grandson to get married, so look forward to many grandchildren when you're ready. Make sure you're healthy. Make sure, I know y'all think things through, but look forward to having more Thiele's running around. So get that name, keep going. And finally, one thing I know is real important. When Zachary was a little boy, we used to always go to Sunday school and church. And sometimes, even like hey, let's stay home. He's like, no, Dad, let's go to church. So he's always been active in the church, even more so than myself. And I'm very happy he's being a strong Christian. And I'm very happy to see Sarah shares that same value. And I know they're going to have a strong Christian home. One last thing. At Kathy and my wedding, her grandfather, which Zachary met, but he was probably about yay tall, Brian Jennings, and he did an Irish blessing. And he made it into a toast, and he did that for all of his children, and I believe Kathy and I were his first grandchildren. But he was a great man, and he loved Kathy to death, and anything I asked him to do, he would do it. But we want to make this a tradition, so Kathy's going to help me here. So we're going to go through, and I'll start. And may the roads rise to meet you.
May the wind be always at your back.
May the sun shine warm upon your face.
The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand.